Welcome back to Just Mr. ESQ. It's me, Mr. P, Hakeem, whatever you want to call me. But you know, getting ready to post another video here, and I wanted to touch base with you guys. Just posted the contract wrap, if you saw that one, dealing with the formation of a contract and things of that nature. One of the things I touched on in that one was the statute of frauds, though, whether or not a contract needs to be in writing. And if you noticed, I did leave out a portion in that prior wrap for contract for the sale of goods. And for those who don't know, goods are just items that are capable of being picked up and moved. You know, things that you would see in the store, toilet paper. You know, it's the pandemic. I don't know if that's still a thing now. You know, contracts for sales of goods are covered under the Uniform Commercial Code, which, you know, Pennsylvania has adopted in its own Pennsylvania Commercial Code. So we do acknowledge that here. And the UCC has its own statute of frauds provision under Section 2201, which, again, PA has substantially adopted. Maybe one or two slight tweaks there, but for the most part, it's the same. And I wrote this rap dealing with the UCC's own iteration of the statute of frauds way back in my 1L year. It's back in about 2012 or so. And, you know, I previously posted this, updating it now, giving it to you. So check it out. On the other side of the disclaimer coming now in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. We call them goods because they move, not because they're good to me. It's not their purpose to service. Now I'm sure static can distort the bull's knowledge of 2 or 1 yard to sale of goods of 500 or more. The general rules you should be in writing, signed by the board that you're gonna enforce against, and y'all was so essentials to quantity. You're forced to state the number, of course. This is an exception from merchants and the transactions between them. Writings we do need them, if they're received in a reasonable time and it's unsigned by either party. Well, you're still required to make objections to those letters in 10 days of receipt. Object in writing, because if not, the SOF is defeated. If we have reason to know the contents of the contract, meaning if you didn't sign it and you're a merchant, well, you'll still bind it. Now you may find it oppressive, but still, we ain't done with this lesson. There's more exceptions, such as specially constructed goods, like, I don't know, say those KKK hoods. Yeah, you know, goods made that aren't suitable for settlements, humans but shootable. Dude is stuck with those uniforms. You made the field of orders, but through an oral agreement with the leader, Stephen, that he say he don't need him, leaving you with a bunch of clan goods that ain't worth a damn to anybody. Nobody will buy him. You ask for Stephen's payment for those hoods you made, he's declining because the contract's not in writing. Yeah, what a lie. Bring no to code controls and no 2201s having none of that. Under exception 3A, you get your money back. 3B's another story. Say that in their quarter boy named Stephen, sentence and please mentioning your agreement to make the hoods. And 3B says it's all good as an exception to the writing requirement. But say a buddy wired you a check, but the payment was less than the total cost of the hoods, and still you accepted within the exception. It's met in the section 3C. That's a contract that breaks. Consider you have it. The UCC converted the rap so you can grasp it lyrically. I'm a savage, but it's civil law I'm giving y'all, and just a sliver dog spitting by Mr. Peter's heat. We call the statute of frauds. This heat we call the statute of frauds. This heat we call the statute of frauds.